This is Kelso Sturgeon. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for joining me for the first session of 2014 at my College of Advanced Sports Handicapping. Making some dramatic changes on these videos for the coming season. And by the way, the videos are going to run at least through the end of March Madness. And I intend to be much more thorough, share many more secrets, and show you the much deeper elements of handicapping, whether it be football, basketball, college or NBA, that variety. And I'm really going to attempt to teach you what this game is all about, because much of it is like an iceberg. It's hidden below the surface and people are unaware of it. They never factored into their figures, and in the process they get blindsided. And you know, it's to me the cardinal sin is to get blindsided. It happens to me occasionally because there's so much information and data out there. That never should be a problem. It does happen, but it shouldn't happen every day, and it does to a lot of people. I'm going to share with you some trade secrets that some of which might curl your hair. And the one question I'm always asked is, do you think games are fixed? I can't say that for sure. I know there's a lot of people out there who have the potential and the contacts to alter the point spread outcomes of football games, especially in the Sun Belt Conference. I've watched that for years, and it never seems to change. During the season, someone comes out of the woodwork. As far as basketball goes, we know that games have been fixed in the NBA, a recent scandal. I assume that some people in the colleges are doing business too, many of them with ties to the giant betting syndicates. With that said, I cannot at this time prove any of these allegations, but I just want you to know that sometimes the game is not on the level. There are a lot of telltale signs that I'll reveal to you during the coming weeks that'll give you the insight to spot a game that you just know right off the bat that something's happening, whether it's somebody doing business or whether the numbers are being manipulated in a manner to go for the middle, and in the manipulation process completely mislead bettors as to what's going on. Maybe that's why the money is only correct 50% of the time, because most of the time it's not a serious play. It's an effort to set up a game where you can lay and take the points and get 20-1 for your money, and we'll cover all of that. You know, this is a big weekend coming up. Before I get into what is happening tonight, Thursday, and by the way, I'll be right back here tomorrow morning with my next report. Tomorrow, the big play of the day will be a 100-unit parlay on the Oklahoma State-Missouri games and the Ohio State-Clemson game. I mean, two of the best games featuring four of the best teams. I'm very confident that I have the winner of each of these, and we'll be releasing them as a 100-unit parlay tomorrow on Saturday, kicking off the NFL playoffs with a 50-unit play. That package will include both games. On Sunday, releasing my 100-unit wild card game of the year. On Monday night, going for all the cash with a 200-unit play on the Florida State Auburn game. We'll cover those things in more detail tomorrow. Tonight, going for a 100-unit college basketball blowout. And just to give you a little insight and background on this game, I decided to use this game tonight last week. Something happened last week that just woke me up to where this particular team was heading. And by the way, the team that, or the game I'm using tonight, it actually is a play against one of the teams in the game and not necessarily a play on the team. Now, I'll tell you tomorrow what elements went into it. Whether I won or lost, I believe I will get the money. Teams playing in this circumstance win about 80% of the time, or cover about 80% of the time, and I think that I'll get the job done rather easily. So tonight, kicking things off with a 100-unit college blowout game, and absolutely believe I will get the money with the greatest of ease. Also tonight, and I want to make a few extra comments on this, releasing a 50-unit play on the Oklahoma-Alabama game. Now, there's a lot of hidden factors in handicapping this game, and Alabama's a 17-point favorite, and you can say, I'm going to take the 17, I'm going to lay the 17, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but I want to just say that the number is dramatically high, but there are a lot of people who are basing their decision to play this game on what they consider the possibility that Alabama will not be up for the game simply because they came within a few minutes of playing for the national championship for the third straight year. And based on that, the Crimson Tide, and according to some, is supposed to arrive at this game in a down mood. Well, let me tell you something. When Alabama arrives at a football game in a down mood, you will know for sure that hell froze over that morning. This team comes to play. So if that's what you're basing your decision on, in maybe taking the 17 or laying it, whatever you want to do, I'm telling you right now that Alabama will come to play tonight, and factored into this equation is something I don't even understand. I mentored years ago a lot of high school kids that wanted to play the offensive line in college, and taught them the techniques, but also told them 2 or 3 things they need to do to preserve their standing on the football field. Number one is don't talk to anybody. Don't say hello. Don't say goodbye. Don't say any of the 4-letter words. Just go about your business and block. That drives your opponent crazy. And if your opponent gets up in your face and yells at you, maybe even spits on you, just smile at them. Drive them nuts. No communication on the field that would make a player do something or stir up a player, an opposing player. And now we have Coach Bob Stoops from Oklahoma running his mouth for the last 8 or 9 months about what he thinks of the Southeastern Conference and the quality of football play there. It's his contention. It's no different than any other conference. I guess he forgot that SEC teams have won 7 straight national championships and will be playing for the 8th straight on Monday night. But I guarantee you that this is in Alabama's mind. Whether it's enough to put them over the top and cover the number, I can't say. I'm just telling you that a coach who knows better and should have kept his mouth shut has gone the extra steps to put the knocks on the SEC. He'll pay a price for that tonight. Whether it's enough to get the cover, I can't tell you. Now, I'm having a tremendous NBA season, and I just want you to know that at this point of the NBA season, every single play is a situation play. Last night, for instance, I won a 50-unit bet on the Los Angeles Clippers, who absolutely crushed the Bobcats. And why did I release the Clippers at 50 units, which is not that often an experience for me in the NBA? The Clippers were coming off what might have been one of the worst games they've ever played, and were in a giant bounce back form, and they did, and they got the cash. The night before that, it was a winning 25-unit play on the San Antonio Spurs, who blew out Brooklyn. The night before that, I got the cash on underdog Phoenix, which absolutely ran all over the Clippers. That's the game I used, the reason I used the game last night. They ran all over the Clippers, absolutely destroyed them, and but that was very predictable too, and there was a circumstance there that few realized. So just remember that in the NBA right now, be cautious when you bet, be judicious when you handicap, and look for that hidden situation that might make a team pop up and play a dynamite game and get the cover. I'm winning in the NBA big time, and if you want to get on board, please do join me. Now, last but not least, the Seattle Seahawks remain the 2-1 favorites to win the Super Bowl. Denver is the 5-2 second choice, and then you've got New England and San Francisco at 7-1. The road to the Super Bowl is filled with potholes, and we're going to cover that on tomorrow's report in great detail and offer to you 5 thoughts that you can use to analyze each of the NFL playoff games and the Super Bowl. And as I said, we'll go into that tomorrow. Just remember, tonight a 100-unit play in the colleges basketball, a 50-unit play on the Sugar Bowl game between Alabama and Oklahoma, and another winning play in the NBA. All these games are listed right now on this website. You can get them on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. All major credit cards are accepted. Once again, Happy New Year to you, and we'll be right back here Friday morning with a full report to cover Friday night's bowl games and Saturday and Sunday's NFL wildcard games. Thanks again for watching.